Good day, everyone. Today we are in the La Prima restaurant with the Embassy of Italy and the ICA together prepare this masterclass for you. And my name is Yalcin Arslan. I'm from the RITZ ALMATY Hotel. So as we are celebrating the beautiful Italian cuisine, 6th of the week in the world, we are in the ALMATY and we have a beautiful dish for you. It's a wine braised beef cheek with sun-dried tomato polenta. So here we have the products. We have a beautiful beef cheek meat and some vegetable. On the process that we start, I will explain you all the steps. So first things that I will do, I will marinate my beef cheek with the wine, salt and pepper, some rosemary and fresh thyme. So for me, the best things in this cuisine, in Italian cuisine, I like to use a fresh product of the every region. As you know, it's a colorful cuisine, you know, with the fresh basils, tomato, with a lot of range of the cheeses in the cuisine. So usually the Italian people, they are very much on their cuisine. They like to have the tasteful food, you know. So that's why they use a lot of fresh products. So right now I'm marinating my beef cheeks with salt, pepper. And here I have a very hot pan, so the beef cheek needs to sear it well in both sides. And then we will get in the different container, and then we will make the sauce for the beef cheek. At the same time, we will do the sun-dried polenta. Very hot pan, a little bit of olive oil. And I will be starting to sear up the meat. At the end of the searing process, I will be pouring it up little bit of red wine. I like the red wine, of course, with the red meat. This dish is actually the braised style that we said it's cooking with the itself water with the vegetables. It will be very delicious meat. So the cooking process of the meat, after we put in an oven, it will take around 3.5 an hour and 4 hours. Beef cheek is a special part of the meat because not everyone use it, but I like to use it because of its freshness and the softness after cooking. In the other part, I will be doing a sauce for the beef cheek while I'm cooking in the oven. So there will be a little bit onion, tomato, carrots, fresh celery, fresh garlic, some rosemary, thyme again. So I'm gonna take them and cut them in a small cubes that we call mirepoix. So as you can see, the meat is starting to get the nice color. And in a couple of minutes, I'm just gonna remove it. For me, every part of cooking and every piece of the product is very important. Right now, I'm gonna continue searing the vegetables inside of this pan because I want them to meet with the taste of the meat, so I can have the strong base of the sauce. So now I'm going to remove the meat and I will be starting to saute my vegetables. So it's a beautiful vegetable mirepoix mix. Whatever I put in a pan, I just add some salt and pepper, because every time that when you add something on the pan, it needs to get the same amount of salt and pepper and the taste as well. So when the vegetable is ready, I'm just gonna pour it up a little bit of red wine. So the red wine will give a much more taste to the meat. And that's a beautiful sauce. It's coming up at the moment. And I'm just gonna add a little bit beef stock, which I prepared before. So our sauce is basically ready, and I'm just gonna put the beef cheek inside this beautiful sauce, and I'm gonna leave it to the oven around 4 hours. So our food is almost ready to go to the oven. It will be around 430 minutes. I want it to be very soft and well cooked. I just cover it with the aluminum foil. Preheat oven in a 160 degree. It will take 4 hours and 30 minutes. Okay, all right. While the beef cheek is cooking, we have to make our polenta cake. And I'm just gonna make it with milk and water. Maybe it's interesting for you why I'm making with the milk, because when I'm making with the milk, the polenta cake, it gets much more form and shape. So that's why I'm using some like 30% of the milk inside of my recipe. So when we are cooking the polenta, we have to be very careful. It doesn't need to be stick, and it needs to be cooking with the, you know, every part of the pan. It needs to cook in the same way. So I don't want to be stick. That's why I'm just starting to put it the polenta in a warm milk, and I'm gonna starting to sear it. So while our polenta is cooking, as I said, we will make the polenta with sun-dried tomato. I'm gonna get my sun-dried tomatoes. They are beautiful. So I'm gonna chop them in a small and add it to our polenta. It will be approximately in 14 minutes cooking timing for the polenta. We shouldn't be hurry while we are cooking the polenta, because it might be causing to get burnt from downstairs. if you can make in a Teflon pan, like which I do, it will be a benefit for you. So this dish actually it's a traditional way of the Italian cuisine. It's a wine marinated beef cheek with the polenta. So why I choose this dish? For me the traditional is important. First of all, we can always make a fashionable cuisine, but we should know the tradition. So which is very important. And as we are celebrating this week in the Almaty, I would like to show you the first of all tradition. We cannot do the fashion without knowing the tradition. So which is very important for me. As long as our polenta is getting ready, you can see in the pan the polenta start to get together. So I'm gonna low down the heat and add my sun-dried tomatoes. Mix them all together. A little bit of butter to get a much more shape and the smooth. And I'm gonna grate some beautiful Parmesan. It's a aged Parmesan from Italy. We cannot talk about the Italian cuisine without Parmesan, right? So it's very important also. As I said before, our polenta is ready and it's in a good shape. So I'm gonna pour it to our tray and I will keep in a fridge like 1 and 2 hours. So we will have a time quite enough because our beef cheeks are still cooking. So the polenta cake, it's ready to go to the fridge and to get some rest. Okay, so while the beef cheek is cooking and the polenta is ready, I would like to make a little bit base of while we are plating the beef cheek. I want to make a sour sauce with the onion, tomato, capers and black olives. Okay, so let's go for it. I will get our beautiful vegetable from here. I'm gonna chop the onion in very small. This sauce will add it to our dish. It's a little bit sour flavor. As long as there is a capers and the black olives, I would love the dish to have a little bit sour taste as well. So it depends. You can use the sauce from the beef cheek as well, but I will do this as the base. So a little of olive oil. We can just add a little bit garlic. So the pan is ready. Hot oil. We never forget when we put the ingredients in the pan and the oil has to be very hot. So we continue cooking them. Here we have the Sicilian olives. They are very beautiful. The black olives. And I have the capers. I use the capers for pasta, for the main dishes. Sometimes even I would like to use it for the dessert as well. But you know, it's a sour taste. So we add onion, tomato, garlic and olive oil. We saute together and we add our black olives right now. In a roughly chopped black olives. So this base will be cooking around 5 minutes, and I'm just gonna leave them in the cooking center. And now it's the time to take it out the beef cheek, because I think the beef cheeks are ready already. And I'm waiting from them. It's a beautiful smell. So the beef cheeks are ready. We just take them out with the carefully. And this smell, I love it. It's all about the fresh meat and the fresh vegetables. So as you can see, there is already some sauces with the beef, so which is very beautiful already. It's itself juice, which I tell you before, this is a cooking method of braised. So I will remind you again, the braised means the ingredients, it's cooked with the juice together. So what I do is I'll just leave it in a couple minutes while this sauce is ready, and I will just take it, some of this sauce, to cook together. Actually, can you imagine the vegetable cooks like 4.5 hours, which is even, they are, I think, all need to be together in the dish. Beautiful. So while we are waiting our sauce to get done, we have to take it out, our polenta. It's also cold. Yes, it's a beautiful shape already. It's get cold, and right now I just need to cut it. Depends on my plating. I will cut them, and I will just make them searing with a little bit of butter, so it will get a nice color. So we are getting ready with the dish almost. I'm just going to show you the final touches. I'm going to do on top the plating a little bit of crispy celery and the lemon zest. This will be later. Just we cut it. No, this one you can cut however you like, but I will cut as my plating, what I think about. Okay, now the polenta is ready. I'm just going to sear them up with a little bit of butter. And by the way, I'm just gonna show you the meat as well. It's ready. We can make it portion, slice it however we like. So again, the pan is hot. We have beautiful polenta. We just put them. You know what I do? I will do some decorations as on top of the meat. It's a crispy celery sticks. You just chop the celeries, keep it in the ice water around 1 hour, and you just fry them. It's a very easy. It's depends on your choice. I just like to do that. And I'm gonna do the plating right now. We place it our polenta meat. That's a crispy celery. You can play it up with the greens, whatever you like. It depends on you, you know, however you like. It's all about, the food is all about your imagination. So we end up with a dish. So we are ready. Basically, what we got here is a braised beef cheek with the sun-dried tomato polenta, and I have the pepper and tomato sauce. That dish is a good in the winter with your loved ones, so you can enjoy your beautiful dinners, and with the glass of red wine, it will be a good. So thank you very much. I hope you will enjoy it. Bon appetit.